Hey guys, we are here with Ghostmaster Resurrection. Let me just lower the music volume down just a smidge, so that way you guys can hear me. Well, I had posted up a poll yesterday on whether to choose between ghosts or dolls. And all the total, ghosts won out. So, we are playing Ghostmaster. Ghostmaster is one of my interesting favorites because you're not really playing as the good person, as you'll soon see.
What is your name, spirit?
Because of your successes, these haunters have been spared from other campaigns to join you in Gravenville.
Alright. So we got bugs. Give me one moment. Silly game. Da 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 da. This shows how often I played this game. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Exit the gold room. No haunting 101. What? It's fine. This is what I'm gonna do. Good game.
What is your name, spirit?
Yeah. Give me one moment, everyone. We're just going to use a different name for this. Or... There we go. We already saw the cutscene. So, for Act 1, we got Boo, Clatterclaws, Cogjammer, Shivers, Whirlwind, Weird, Ghastly, Stonewall, and Aether. I'm gonna have to remember to edit that beginning part out. Alright, so first one we got is Haunting 101. Now, just to double check on something, tutorial is off because I do know how to play the game.
You are ready for your field training, young Ghost Master. We are taking you to the Kappa Lambda sorority house in Gravenville University. Only a small number of sorority girls are in residence at the moment, but scaring them all away should be a sufficient test of your abilities.
Give me one moment. Let me double check something really quick. Okay, so. And Shivers. First things first, what we're going to do is free our ghost right here, known as Weather Witch. Where are you? I'm coming. Silly stream. There we go. For some odd reason, stream decided that it was going to start stream. Put me on a start stream screen. Well, I was checking something. But it's okay. But I can always... Let's see. So, Cogjammer. I'm going to find you here. Flowers. Wild and crazy. Bench. Now then. We got Nancy, Blair, Karen, Natalie, Dorothy, Joanna, and Cindy. So, Boo, your orders are going to be to only use your powers if mortals are present. And then, get to work. Clatterclaws, you're going to be right here. Once again, the orders are going to be only if mortals are present. And you go all out. Weather Witch. Only if morals are present. And all the way up to Thundercrap.
I will Warte.
Actually, no. Let's find you here. Only if mortals are present. And we're just going to hold off for a while. And then we are going to find right here. Only if mortals are present. And now we watch it. Now, the ultimate goal is to scare everyone out of the building. As you can see, we have one already leaving. Now we got two. In some cases, you'll have to think carefully on how you're placing your ghosts. Because sometimes they'll require you not to scare everyone out of the building. As you'll soon see later on. Let's see. And where's the second one? Are you hiding in the basement? Let's see, where are you at? There you are. And then there was only one. Because they're all down here. A little bit overkill, yes, but it'll get the job done. Eventually. And there she goes. Now the max level you can max amount of pumpkins you can get is 3 pumpkins. But what I really want is that gold plasma, as you'll soon see in a moment. Now we go into the gold room. And this is where you get to upgrade all of your ghost powers. As you can see, the manor is quite empty, but that will change. Let's see. So, there you are. Hello, Boo. Let's see. Let's get you Bull's Errand. And let's get you Jinx. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ether. Let's get you footsteps. Howl. Shriek. And we don't have enough for you. So let's go back up. Let's see. Let's turn you around. See if we can find our spider friend. Yes, I say spider friend. Nope, too high up. Ah, here you are. Hello, Clatterclaws. We want you to learn Legion and Flower Power. Down. Really weird. Well, that's about it we can do for here. So we're gonna leave now. Now, when you see these bats swirling around the house, it means that you've already defeated the level. But you can replay the level if you want by going to high scores and hit 3 visits. But we are not going to do that. Instead, we are going to go to Weird Seance.
The smug and irritating youths of the Alpha Tau fraternity mock the supernatural and do not respect the dead. One desires that they be made to experience the full power of the spirit world. And now, an opportunity has arisen. As the young mortals gather for a party, 3 socially maladjusted individuals are attempting a seance in the basement. The members of the fraternity believe they are tuning up their generator, not calling upon the spirit world. They are opening the door. You must not disappoint them. Everyone must be driven away in terror. Then they will know the true power of the supernatural.
So this gives us like a few moments to prepare. We can take a look outside to see what all we're dealing with. Now, I don't know if the game developers are going to be watching this later on, but I wish during this sequence they can let us go inside the house. You know, like how when you're in the main screen, you can toggle the button and go view the different floors. That way you see and plan on what you're going to be doing. So, we're going to need Aether. Ladder claws. Boo. This goes Ghastly. And let's go with Weather Witch.
Drive the Alpha Tau fraternity from their frat house.
Now, as you can see, we have 3 ghosts right here. We got Wendell, Lucky, and Terrorize. So Wendell is right here. And you can always click on him to see what all he needs to be freed and join your group.
Hey, dude. Like, what do you call it when my 3 geekazoid friends hold a seance for me? Nerdromancy. Hey, kill me, man. And that dumb hazing stuff the Alpha Taus put me up to was suicide. I need payback on the leader, man. Make like Linda Blair and set his head is spinning.
So the one that he wants, scared gone is... Give me one moment. Is one of the guys here. Greg Marmalade. So we'll get to him in a bit. We go down and we turn the camera view around to view the pinball machine, where there is Lucky.
I'm Lucky, and this Lucky's beating table. Table usually warm and safe, but sometimes table zaps Lucky, which Lucky not like. Table only zaps when 2-legged things play well, though, and 2-legged things not play so well no more. So Lucky, stay here and keep warm.
And then finally, we have Weird Eyes.
You would think being chopped up for illegal research would be enough indignity. Without kids stealing all that's left of me, this jar's lid isn't as snug as those I'm accustomed to. If you break me out, I'll help you create quite a spectacle.
So, for Weird Eyes, he's kind of easy to get to right away. All you have to do is plop Aether here. Powers. And what you need right here is Shattering Song. But unfortunately, though, we are not at a high level. Instead, we're going to use Lucky.
Refined word, eh?
And we are going to use the only power in our band, and that'll be Luckstorm. So if someone uses the pinball machine here, and they get really lucky, they'll zap Lucky, and thus freeing her to let her join us. This is why you have to think really carefully on how you're going to do these levels. Because if you scare them off too quickly, then you won't be able to free the other ghosts. But in the meantime, you're just going to wait for a little bit. There we go.
Beeping table not warm and safe at all. Perhaps Lucky will play with you until next nap time.
There we go. That frees Lucky. Only if mortals are present. We're going to find Clatter Claws here. And all out. Alright. So since we got some more plasma things of Cataclysm, we are going to find Aether outside. We still don't have enough for Shattersong quite yet. So we're just gonna leave Cataclysm back here. And there goes our first person. There we go. Now we can do Shattersong.
Oh, that's so much better. That thick glass was playing havoc in my vision.
And now we bench you. Now for these three. We're just gonna wait. There we go. We're just gonna find Ghastly right here. And that's a 3-for-1 sale. Orders, new, only a present, and we're gonna put you here. Orders, new, only a Morals present, bind to here. That takes care of one side.
Hey dude, did you see the look on that jock dinosaur's face? Priceless, man. Definitely worth dying for.
And that takes care of the level. And see that? We got 3 gold. We have 3 pumpkins. And look at all that gold plasma. Back into the gold room we go. Do 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 do. Weird eyes. They're cold. Strange vision. And let's go with frozen stiff. Alright, Clatter Claws is already maxed out. Down. Now then. Next part. We are going to need Stonewall here. Flower Power. Creepers. Twisted Vines. And I see I got 2 people in my chat. Hello, people in my chat. How are you today? Next is the Calamityville Horror. I forgot to warn that some of these names are movie puns in a way, along with pun characters.
A sweet little old lady used to dwell within these walls, but her mind was fading, and her sanity fleeting. She loved receiving visitors, and hated to see them go. So she administered arsenic in their tea, and made certain they would stay a while. Stay forever! The house itself has become unsettled by these events, and although it is not truly sentient, we still have a duty to protect the interests of the unseen world. Let the events that have until now been hidden become known to the mortals. Reveal the corpses to them, and your goal shall be fulfilled. But beware, for one cadaver may not suffice to convince the skeptical police that something sinister is afoot.
Now, this is one of those levels where you don't have to scare everyone. The main goal is to show the bodies of the deceased. As you can see, we got this one right here.
I'm up on this roof, fixing the shoddy coax antenna. Thinking a coat hanger would do better, when I start feeling queasy. I'm thinking maybe the little old lady used non-dairy creamer in the tea, when my gun explodes. I made a grab for the chimney, but I guess I lunged too far, because now I'm stuck in it. Give me a hand, would you?
So, for this, you're going to need Stonewall. Let's see. We are going to need Terrorize. And we're going to need Boo. And just to fill out the rest of the team, we are going to go really weird. And we're going to go Weather Witch.
Reveal the hidden corpses to the mortals.
So, Stonewall, you're going to use your powers only at your current band. And what we need is Tremor. Let's bind you to the plants. And then we're going to bench. Then we got you.
Hello, sir, or madam, or, well, whatever you are. Can I interest you in our range of facial care products? Our hydrating night silk works in conjunction with our non-foaming, revitalizing face wash and our botanical moisture splash. May I spritz you with our fragrance? If we could just arrange to demonstrate our products on one of the ladies of the house, I'm sure we can reach some amicable arrangement regarding the purchase of our fine range of perfumery and cosmetic enhancement solutions.
So, see what we got for powers. So your orders are going to be to pick on a type. You're going to want females. And the new order is going to be used at your only current band. And that'll be Intrigue. And then we got you.
She seemed like such a sweet old dear, making me tea and all when I came to fix the boiler. Next thing I know, I'm a dead man, and she's bricked me up. I reckon I could escape into a mortal's body if someone would just get close enough.
So what we're going to do is turn the camera around. That way we can see your Earth. Oop. So she's going to be free pretty soon.
The mortals have discovered a skeleton. Now it must be shown to the police.
Hiya. What's a tackle down?
Alright, back down to the basement. Now where's our friend here? There you are. So what we're going to do is bind Stonewall. And you're going to need another Tremor. That not work? Ah, there we go. Okay.
The police have arrived. Let them conduct
Bench.
their investigation.
Orders, new, current band. Powers, rattle chains. Now we're just going to hold off on that part just a bit. So that way the police can do their thing. Now, I will admit, in the original Ghostmaster, this took me a few tries to get everyone freed. It was that tricky.
The police will report this body, but it will take the discovery of a second corpse to initiate a full investigation.
Which is not a problem. There we go.
Perhaps that blusher would better suit Madam if her facial skin tone were paler. Shall we find out?
Now then. We're going to bind someone already in there? Looks like. Let's hold off on a little bit. No. Terrorize, you need only at the current band, which is going to be bitter cold. And we're just going to plop you here. Down here. Bind you here. Orders. Possess. And then fetch. Come on, there is a hole right there.
Kaya. What a turtle dam?
All right, that takes care of you.
Okay.
The handyman has arrived. He may be useful in revealing the bodies.
There we go.
Headley,
That is fine, run it hey.
who tar rolling it down?
18 nice at hey. Who is binning dam?
Abananan Day.
The handyman has arrived. He may be useful in revealing the bodies.
Yes, we already know that.
What,
Not doing that. Okay then.
Keg Funchite.
It's not me talking to Chitmon. And the darling da.
Yoink.
Yeah, this body will do for now. But I burn him out pretty fast, so keep him coming.
Hold on. Notice a thing.
And now in Flynn Day.
Check the fireplace. There we go.
It feels good to stretch the old ectoplasm. And now I'm gonna do more than just shock these jokers.
And that takes care of all three spirits. Now we just wait for the police to do their thing.
Hold on. Nghiệp đã rolling na dan. At gig punch ate.
Police just randomly teleport.
The police have arrived. Let them conduct their investigation.
Well, they definitely have 2 or 3 corpses, so...
A rash professor of the occult recently took a powerful tome to the woods with the goal of summoning an ancient spirit known as the Darkling. Fleeing his cabin after disastrous initial experiments, he renewed his research at the university. 3 of his students, wrapped with dreams of power, have stolen his notes and journeyed to the cabin intending to locate the arcane book for their own nefarious purposes. Aid them in performing the summoning so we may recruit the Darkling for ourselves.
So we're gonna need Stonewall. We are going to need Aether. Let's see. We go with Boo. Santa Claus. And we'll go with Window. There we go.
Manipulate all three mortals into summoning the Darkling by using the ancient tome.
So once again, we have 3 spirits right here. First one is right here.
Known as Whisperwind, humble scion of the winds. My skies are denied me by uncalled human sorcery, which seals me within this dream catcher. Though I yearn to be free of this ramshackle dangling trinket, to return to the wide world beyond, I cannot escape without aid.
The next one, let me just move the camera around so that way we can see them.
My foolishness. Rain dancer may dance no more. How fetid and foul this porcelain contraption built by mortal hand. They unleash the torrent within and flush the spirit's way to freedom.
And the last one is down here.
My cursed husband buried me here in the darkness. I remember that ghastly tome, his fiendish rituals, my heart slowing as my sanity fled till death. The lust of the living had passed me by, save the desire for revenge. I must show to the living the truth of the dead.
So, get to Whisperwind. We are going to need to do this. Shimmer. Only at the current power band. And go. That bench to you. Orders. New. Current band. Now we need closest to Whisperwind here. And we need Shatter Song.
Again may I ride the winds of freedom. I thank you, kind entity.
Let's see. Powers.
Blessed flow! Now turn, Rain Dancer, to our enemies, that ye may fall upon them.
Bench you. And now we wait. There we go. Now we wait. For some reason, it doesn't seem like Steam Labs is cooperating with my commands.
Ghost Master, do not allow the deranged professor to foil our plans.
Dr. Krauss. And you. Boop. Forgot about that. Usually when that alarm goes off, it means... There we go. It usually means that if you don't withdraw or lower the power, then you're going to get banished. So you don't want to do that. Now, go over here. New. Pick on mortal. Find here. Almost there. There we go.
The ritual is complete, but the Darkling needs more souls to be freed. A task for later attention. For the time being, enjoy your victory.
All right. So right here, we're going to take a small break. So that way I can get something to drink and check on my laundry. Okay? Be back soon. Alright, we're back. So for the next part, we are going to go to the unusual suspects.
The mortals of Gravenville are sorely shaken by your victories. Now you must capitalize on your successes by taking away their sense of security. Hell Street Precinct Station serves much of the city and is a bastion of order and civic duty. The perfect target. Empty it of all mortal presence, and you cannot fail to spread fear into the heart of the city.
So for this, we got new ones called Flux, Quiver, for this, we're just going to go with the recommended team here. But, I say but, we are going to switch out Terror Eyes for Stonewall. And the reason why...
Empty Hell Street Precinct Station of all mortal presence.
Is because of what happens when you put Stonewall in the waiting room here.
As I discovered, servant to your noble cause, a loyal spirit.
In spirit. Alright, so we're going to withdraw Stonewall for now and look for the other two ghosts. One of them being right here.
I never meant to kill no one, but I guess I did, and I guess I deserve the chair because of it. Last one I was. Last to go on this chair before local cops stopped administering the juice. Now I'm stuck here. Got all this power, but nowhere to flow it.
And the last one is a little bit tricky.
Excuse me, citizen. Maybe you could help me? Seems that I was set up. The punks I was busting were waiting for me, guns in hand. I reckon their source is on the inside. A cop on the take, you know? I gotta know who it was. I'll bet he's having nightmares of being found out. I wonder how much my life was worth.
Now, first order of business is we gotta take out Andrew Haight here. New Andrew Chase Mind. Now that. There we go.
There's a bent cop somewhere in this precinct. Find out who it is and bring him here.
Seeing you. This is why you don't want to go over. Alright. First things first. Let's do a little bit of upgrading. Doo-doo. Up. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hello, Hypnos. All right.
The mortals of great.
Yep, we already know. Doo-doo.
Empty Hell Street Precinct Station of all mortal presence.
Now, as you can see, we have some people here in various cells, as well as our good Dr. Kraus. Fuck you and you.
Excuse me, citizen.
Now, do I realize that this might be a little bit cheaty? Yep. But it works.
I never meant.
Maybe we need 225.
This guy's sweating bullets. Get...
Okay.
This guy's sweating bullets.
Not quite ready yet. There we go. Bench you, bench you. There we go. And then power and a surge.
Man, how long have I been sitting on that damn chair? All I ever dreamed of is freedom.
There we go.
I'd read you your rights, scumbag, but you ain't got any. Hope the money was worth it, 'cause your soul ain't worth a dime.
There we go. That's all three of them. I don't know why I said 4. But that's okay. Because now we can actually go alert. Only morals are present. Boop, 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 boop. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. There we go. Oh, we've driven a mortal into insanity. Let's see this bench. Look for a moment. Oh. Let's bench you. Gonna go with that. Is that what I'm looking for? There we go. There we go. I like how it just suddenly ends. I think the game just had enough of it. Probably just had like enough overkill. Alright, on to the dead fellas.
Mortals are such pathetic, amusing creatures that we of the dead rarely feel the need to involve ourselves in their poorly justified beliefs. Unless, of course, those beliefs pertain to our existence. Don Bartholomew, a criminal mortal of some self-importance, has been bad-mouthing the dead, claiming that there ain't no such thing as ghosts. We ask that you persuade him to change his mind.
Let's see. I think I might get rid of Cog Jammer just for a bit. Because we are going to need Rain Dancer. But in fact, what we're going to do is go back to the cool room and level up her abilities. Let's figure out where she is. There she is. The nut clock. Hailstones. Down.
Mortals are such pathetic.
Yep. There we go.
Don Bartholomew believes there are no ghosts. Prove him wrong. Make him believe.
I don't mind losing at the tables, but I That damn croupier's so afraid of the boss, he makes sure the house always wins. I catch him at it, Weasel shoots me dead with that little pop gun. It's not right, you know? Gotta get him back.
I was the Don's favorite pianist. He
Hmm.
loved to hear me tickle the ivories. It all fell apart one night when the boss was in a particularly bad mood. I guess I played the wrong tune. Went and got myself shot. But hey, I'm a professional. I just want to finish the tune I was playing. If only I could remember what it was.
It was that damn Pulitzer had me snooping at the Dawn's grandmother's funeral. But it was the goons with the guns that had me hiding in the coffin, see? That's when I really felt the heat, know what I'm saying? Now I'm just ashes in this here urn, the Dawn thinking I'm what's left of his grandma and all. If you could bust me loose, I'd be grateful.
What's the chef's name? Shoot.
They call me Wave Master, spirit of the ocean, undying of the deep. Curse the progeny of monkeys, they who reave the waves and cast their fellow beings into the deep, their tendrils swathed in stone. Now they have imprisoned me within this dark oubliette, from which I cannot escape. If only the mortals were sufficiently motivated to empty this vile bilge water.
Thanks, Chief. Oh, and hold the front page. I feel a story coming on.
You know, I just realized I needed Lucky.
Mortals are such...
Lucky. Boo. You. Do-do.
Don Bartholomew believes there are no ghosts. Prove him wrong. Make him
I don't mind
believe.
losing it.
I was the Dawn's.
It was that damn. Thanks, Chief. Oh, and oh.
Yeah.
They call me Wait.
That croupier sure can run. I guess you're the boss now. Anyone you need leaning on?
Because what we need is for the chef to go up here.
Me basta, Barry. Egg done. Me basta. They're not doing that.
Maybe I have to be in here.
You can restore blessed fruit.
Yes, 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 I know. I'm working on it. Hmm. Let me restart this one. So I need one that does leak and lucky.
Mortals are.
Yep, 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 yep. Of course, boot does leak.
Don Bartholomew believes there are no ghosts. Prove him wrong. Make him believe.
Caravan, bookstore, blind. You.
I was the Don.
Yep, 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 yep. Alright, can I? No, I cannot. So you go here.
It was that damn...
call me wait.
Thanks, Chief.
Leak.
Don't you leave it
The vastness of the
There we
ocean
go.
feeling once more. It will be my honor to serve you.
And bench. Orders. Pick from mortal. Jude.
Sure can run. I guess you're the boss now. Anyone you need leaning on?
Alright, that takes care of that one.
will one day. Who's all rolling down? Why's the toggle down? Scat on Rilla? Naria Tara.
Gosh darn it. Oh, maybe. Maybe.
Hey, that's it. The Dawn's least favorite tune. Hey, turns out you're one hell of a conductor. Got any requests?
All right. Oh, that's all. Now we got all of them. Time to begin scamming. going to do, bench them, bind both here. And bind here. Oh. Oh, that works. Nope. I would wait for a bit. Now we got them all out. Oh, and there goes the dawn. Go back in here.
The perky antics of the insufferable Kappa Lambda sorority house are excruciating at best. Ordinarily, they would be beneath our attention, but since your recent success terrifying the Alpha Tau fraternity, they have become strangely cautious. The sorority house recently accepted 3 new pledges as part of a plan to protect themselves against any future attacks from the spirit world. A coven of student witches. Mortals must not be unheard to invite protection against us. Swift and decisive action is required. Drive the witches away from the sorority house.
So, we need one of each element here. Cut across. Fuck. And go.
Drive the witches away from the sorority house.
Now one of them is aha.
It's like totally out there.
Who is spinning that?
Like in a mirror, you know? And I've been practicing all my new routines, you know, as a ghost. I can try this clone routine, but it's like totally impossible. Maybe it's like the hair. If I could practice something easier for me to copy, I could totally nail it.
Alright, so pick on one. Let's see. Player. Player. There we go. Add current band. Clone. Okay. That doesn't leave me much to do with anything, so we're just gonna get rid of that. In the meantime,
Impudent wenches! I, a salamander of the noble flame, deign to attend their ritual in person when called upon to act as guardian of the South, and I am rewarded with neglect. They failed to dismiss me, so I remain enjoined in the fire of this brazier while it still burns. entity. Though I now refuse to answer the incantations of mortals, I will gladly aid your struggle.
Kaya.
Arif, Egdan.
Will Warte. Huta rolling
Should be one more. There you are.
Am I glad to see you. Check out this crazy, crusty light source device. How retro is this? Those freaky voodoo chicks downstairs accidentally trapped me here while, like, making that spooky protection circle. I'm really gonna need something a bit more, you know, current if I'm gonna bust free. Something with a bit of juice to it.
Okay. Legion, bind here. You, flowers, phone.
Can't do much without electricity, dude. Can you...
Well, okay. Well, maybe. No, I don't. Okay. Think I'm going to restart this one. So let's do that.
The perky and
Yep.
drive the witches away from the sorority house.
You're just Angelite. Gicht Funktate. Will Warte. Rit Fine Warte. It's Hunt Spinning Dan? How to 9 a day.
Toasty in the plant. Roast taste back! Whip off that. Oh, I don't know. Race on my back! Bottom nap turn I thank you, whip off that. Proceed, duck! Aunt Aggie seed. Wrestle get you back! Headu scar on Togar. Kit on Daggy! So tired.
Now, looks like they'll have to stay there for a while.
Totally need someone easier to clone.
All right. Flare. And what's the hogwash? Okay. Take home. Where's some? There you are. Does it say that one? There you are. Go to the back. Go through the back. Thank you.
Yo, dude, that gadget would do super nicely if it weren't already taken.
There we go. All right. That takes care of the last of the witches.
It seems that sinister events transpire around a certain family house in a certain suburb of Gravenville. Your previous success brought to light the grisly antics of an unhinged old lady. But the grim history of this house
stretches further into the past. It seems that the house was built on the site of an ancient chicken burial ground, the pit for the Calamityville Poultry Slaughterhouse. So many turkeys and chickens were slain and thrown into the earth. Their troubled essences await retribution. The troubled mind of one Carol Ann Hutz, a child who has already witnessed your terrible powers once, has become home for hard-boiled, a gestalt of the headless necks and ruffled feathers of the departed. Aid this poltergeist in emptying the house of the taint of rational human presence, and you will acquire a valuable new ally. Empty the house of all sane mortals.
That is fine, Mother Kay.
What a tin, madam. Egg room theatre.
Excuse me. Memory serves me correct. This is where it gets a little bit more trickier.
Water. Egg funch ate.
Just one sec. You can idle down.
What a tin Nagam.
There we go. Because that means that's all that's left is Carol Ann. Oh. This is where it gets a little trickier. Because these knockoff Ghostbusters can banish my ghosts. Where are you at? There you are. That's what I thought. Bench. That's why we want to try and get rid of them as quickly as possible. Very good at. There we go. There we go. Well, slight audio bug there. That's okay. And I think I'm going to call it here for now. Right? If you'd like to see more, leave a comment and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.